Simon, so bring us up to date on the reaction to this victory today in Moscow.
Well, good morning. Yes, it is almost a complete result now. About an hour ago, 99.8% of the votes have been counted, giving Vladimir Putin 76.67% of the share. That is a considerable margin. It's a very healthy share of the vote, better even, I think, than he was hoping for, considerably up on the figures that he achieved the last time he was elected back in 2012. And the papers here, the state-controlled TV channels, he has a fairly firm control over the main organs of the media here, are picking up where he left off with that celebratory rock concert in the centre of Moscow last night, a mood of celebration, definitely giving him a resounding victory, a headline suggesting that he has won a significant and convincing mandate, and a pretty good news for Putin. Don't forget, there was some concern about the level of turnout and vote share. There was never any question that he was going to win it. But I think in terms of the share, it's exceeded his expectations. In terms of the turnout, it's not so great, just under 65%, lower than the last time. But in general terms, it's good enough. And no one in the mainstream media, at least, Marlene, is challenging the result in any significant way.
What about these numerous reports of voting violations? Is that going to tarnish the victory for Putin?
It doesn't really seem to be presenting a significant issue. It's not, in terms of the volume and seriousness of the violations, as significant as the ones that were witnessed in 2012. Those cast real doubt on the efficacy of the result and produced some fairly significant street protests in the aftermath of the election. I don't think it's the same level. The Election Commission last night said that they would look into it, but this morning they're saying it doesn't seem to be a significant problem. If you're an opposition activist and supporter, clearly it is a problem. One of the independent monitoring organisations has registered over 2,500 individual complaints. And these webcam videos where we see officials seemingly stuffing multiple ballots into boxes, that's getting a lot of play on social media. Most of the polling stations had webcams in. Those officials stupid enough to be caught on camera doing it are now the subject of some derision online. But in terms of any serious momentum that can allow the opposition to challenge the legitimacy, given the control that Putin and his people have over the state media, over the main commercial outlets on television, I don't think it's going to amount to much.